Good morning to all you wonderful weirdos. Sorry, I'm recording this in the morning and this is premiering sometime in the evening. Welcome back to this experience that I am bringing into you here in the form of Fire Emblem: The Sacred Echoes. Last video, we finally completed Alm's first leg of his story. But of course, just because this is a demake of a remake of the second game that is the first to have split paths with two different lords to follow. Yeah, we're finally gonna get started on that second part, and also, this isn't my first time trying to record this video. First time I ended up trying to record this, I ended up having a death. And I also ended up, for some reason, deleting the file that this was on, so I had to load a save state and return back to the last chapter in Alm's route. And it was really bad. It was just a really bad thing. I'm glad I had those save states, but I need to make sure that I do better at preserving my game's integrity. Otherwise, it's gonna feel a little disjointed. I mean, it also doesn't help that this I don't know, having to start on the second part of a story and just slog through it takes some getting used to, especially with the whole of guided maps. So I'm gonna stop stalling. I am gonna allow the scene to play out. It's not a chapter per se, it's just more like an introducing the place itself, which will be Novus Priory. Are you certain, Celica?
Yes. You saw the face he made when you told him I had to leave. If I try to say goodbye to him, I'll just end up crying. Sir Myson, where will I go next?
I have a place in mind. Perhaps it's time to call on an old friend. Under his care, I am certain your enemies will never find you. Forgive an old knight for failing you, princess. Had the mother willed it, I would have stayed by your side and protected you to my dying days. But I cannot leave Ram Village. Not yet, at least.
You don't need to apologize, Sir Myson. I regret nothing. The days I spent here with you and Alm were wonderful. The experiences I had and the friends I made all mean the world to me. You don't have to be my shiny knight, Sir Myson. You just have to promise to always be my grandpapa.
Of course. Celica!
Alm?
Celica!
Alm, you came for me!
I want to make a new promise. One day, when I'm older and stronger, I'm going to find you. It doesn't matter where the world hides or you or how long it takes. I promise to find you, so please, don't forget me, okay?
I could never forget you, Alm. And I promise too. I'll be waiting for the day we can meet again. But for now, I have to go. Grandpapa?
Yes, child.
Do you think I'll ever see him again?
I do, so long as destiny wills it.
Destiny. So be it.
Oh boy. And there goes my 8 o'clock alarm. Gah! That infernal bell is so... why are they clanging it now?
Apparently the king's passed. That's what Noma said anyway.
The king? But isn't that... he was Celica's...
Oh dear. I hope she's dealing with this okay.
You're certain I can't dissuade you from going, little one?
I must, Noma. It's been years since crops last grew on Zophian soil. Our barren fields have fallen victim to terrors. The Regalians have invaded. I fear some ill must have befallen the Earth Mother, Milla. I know this must be connected.
Perhaps it is, at that. I'll not deny that the kingdom of Sophia faces her darkest hour in some time. More sick and hungry come to the priory's door each day seeking aid.
The key to everything lies with Milla. I shall travel to her temple and learn what's become of her.
Yes, but little one, you know well the reason Mycen placed you in my care. With the king's passing, you are the last living member of the Sophian royal line. There are many who would seek to use you. Or even end you. That threat is greater now than ever. Yet you would still leave knowing that?
I must. Even if my decision betrays the care you and Mycen have shown me. You've done so much to keep me safe, and it breaks my heart to pain you. But this goes beyond my heart. I can only ask your forgiveness.
Keep your plea of forgiveness, child. I'll not give what isn't required. If this is your mind, I won't object. Trust in it as I trust in you.
Thank you, Noma.
Of course. But you must take care. The blight in Sophia is worse than you know. You've uncommon talent as a warrior priestess, but carelessness is fatal.
Thank you, Noma, for everything. Well then, I think I'll be on my way.
You're leaving this very instant? Surely you could stay until the bell's last peal.
It rings to mourn your father's passing, as you know. I'll never think of that man as my father now, if you'll excuse me.
Little one, may you walk always in the light of Milla's blessing.
Celica, I heard the news. You're going to the Temple of Milla, right? If so, then I'm going too. You can't say no. Thanks, May. To be honest, I'd welcome the help.
Good, because I'm coming too. I'm not letting the two of you go off on your own.
Letting us? You say that like you think you can keep us safe.
I do, and I can. I'll be more help than you, at least.
Rude and wrong. I can conjure lightning, Bowie. Big, hurdy lightning. What have you got? Fire?
Maybe I'll call you if I want to roast marshmallows.
Let's just say you'd both be a great help and leave it at that, shall we? I know I'll be counting on you both. This isn't going to be an easy journey. Still, I'm glad I have company. Celica? Can I go with you too? Of course, Jenny. I didn't think you'd ask. Well, it's true I like to be alone, but not all alone. I'd like to help out if I can. I brought some things for the pantry that might be useful on the road.
Got an orange. May, Bowie, and Jenny. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is typical early game fare. We're gonna be starting our little journey here with your typical walk through the cemetery. Celica sets out on a journey from Nova's Priory to the Temple of Milla. Just reuses the sprite of the Forbidden Temple. Ships leaving from Nova's port give passage to the mainland. Casually bop your head to the chill melody. However, she must cross through the Nova Cemetery along the way, where terrors have been rumored to rise from their graves. Chapter 9. Leaving the Nest. I mean, it's really not like a chapter per se, because there's, like, not... Let's be honest. Milady, this graveyard we're passing through, why are we again?
Because it's the only way to port.
Yes, but there's been talk of terrors around here as of late.
So there has. Best to keep our wits about us then, But, lady,
I'll face down thieves or rogues any day, but terrors? Terrors are different.
Oh, Bowie, how can you be so scared of spooks and spirits at your age?
Shove off, will you? A man can't help when he gives him fright. Oh, not you too, milady. You wound me.
I'm sorry, Bowie. I just
I was just remembering my brother. Brother? I didn't realize you had one. Yes, though by different mothers. He was a sweet thing, but meek. Frightened to death of ghosts. Then he became one, alas. And much too young. Were ye here, you two would have been quite alike. Milady, Way to go, Bowie. Your whining's gone and dredged up a bunch of sad memories for Celica. What? Why is this my fault? Because it's always your fault? Now suck it up and get ready to fry some foes, terrors or otherwise. She's a treat. Terrain bears no influence on magic. I remember Sir Myson saying so. Listen, close friends, do not be shy about when and where you attack. Even if our foes cower in the woods, our spells will find their mark. I mean, I feel like that would have bared more weight had I just made face someone else. Like maybe a Cavalier or a Pegasus Knight, but I know how magic works. So anyways, this is your typical early game fare. You just need to get through the cemetery. Kill some terrors and the like. There's really not much I can add on to this just because it's just typical Gaiden fare. Even if, like, oh hey, they redesigned the map for the sake of this game. It isn't some long-winded map where every terror just comes toward you and you just meet them head-on. They added a little bit more depth. And also, just speaking of game depth, just because, again, because of the designs that have been made and changes that have been made, automatically some characters just become a little bit more higher tiered. One of those high tier characters joins you right away in the form of May, because not only does she have like decent growths and is typically the better mage out of you and Bowie, like her difference is a lot more pronounced here now, just because she's able to partake in the class group as a female mage. So because of that, she's really just gonna gain most of the experience on this map, just because I want to make sure like she's staying on top of things. And I'll heal with Jenny if need be. Of course, because of the way that the game works, I have to utilize just about everyone to make sure that I am able to, you know, complete the game without too much hassle. Give myself some tactical options. I'm also gonna have Celica just bait out and weaken some guys. I kind of wish they kept the original key of that song, just because it's like, oh, will you stop? Thank you. And thank you for no crit. I love like the little like, you know, alterations to Erica's sprite, while also making a little bit of like a difference to know, like, hey, this is Celica. This is the way she fights. It's not 100% like Erica's movements, but like it's enough to serve the purpose. Anyway, go down. Yeah, another kill for May. He's just going to become much more helpful as time goes on. Because again, class loop. Now I gotta make sure Jenny stays out of the way, because that was one of the things that I sucked at last time, was protecting my healer. Because I don't have anyone else that can use white magic at the moment. Jenny is our only lifeline to this. May should be able to take this out. Also, more experience for Jenny, so I'm not too like, I don't feel too bad about my chances of, like, being able to manage stuff effectively. Yeah, I mean, May was onto something when she said that, like, the way that they added that in Shadows of Valencia, I really enjoyed that whole, like, aspect of her character. Is like, pointing out from the get-go, like, oh, hey, I can conjure lightning, man. I mean, I know it's a play on the original game's recruitment conversation, but, like, for real? I'm glad that was, like, added well. Okay, mate. First level for you. What you gonna get? HP, attack, speed, defense. I'll take that. I'll take that since your speed... Well, your defense growth is kind of mediocre, to be honest. Yeah, I just realized since, like, most of these growths are all altered from their Shadows of Valencia counterparts, like... May has a bit of a leg up in the growth department when comparing all the loop-through units that you can utilize. So, mostly because I think she saw as the growths defaulted to when she was merely just a 2-tiered unit. This is a fire fest. Not like the fire fest that was made by a con man. I recently watched this podcast hosted by Daniel Tosh. Very crude comedian, but anyways, enough about that. Like, I recently watched this with my dad, and he and I were, like, listening to an episode wherein, like, they were interviewing... He was interviewing the guy that did Fire Festival. And also served jail time for, like, conning a bunch of individuals because of that said, like, music festival. It's an interesting story. What the? That monster may have a bow, but I'm quick with my spells. I can still cast a counterattack with my sword in hand. Yeah, because it just automatically defaults to magic. It's something I, once again, know already from... You know, utilizing May and having the fact that she, like, has Sagittae to attack, well, counter from 3 spaces. Okay. Just casually loading all my experience onto May. And Jenny for the most part. Just to make sure that, you know, we're staying on track. Okay, but at least just stand next to her so she can gain support points. That's really going to be the helpful thing here. Because she ain't going to take this out in one blow. She will gain a level, though. Skill. Oh, that's a very Gaiden level up. That's a very Gaiden level up. Okay, of course, that's seriously just what you can expect from here. And Jenny gains more EXP. 54, let's go. Yeah, screw it. Oh, what? You do not have enough attack? Jeez, okay, fine. May continue soloing this. 65, dang. That's a decent amount of EXP. And now for the Bone Walker. Now for the Bone Walker. Let's go. I'm gonna lure it out with the Celica. Yeah, I'm going to lure that one out. I suck her out with Celica, because it's really going to take everyone to take out that terror from my original experience, so... Oh, lucky miss. And Celica can't do much with her sword here. Thunder... Can double with fire, so that'll help. Yeah, honestly, I might just, like... I'm gonna feed a kill to Celica. Yay. I love her magic animation, too. It's really good. It's really nice. I also really love the remix of this victory theme here. I think it captures, like, the... I don't know if, like, Shadows of Valentia had victory fanfares, to be honest. So I'm glad, like, this is getting a bit more of a remake treatment. That, like, encapsulate the original vibe that the 8-bit track did. Is that an organ, or... Yeah, I think that might be an organ. Like, it fits here. It really does. It really does. What kind of claw do you have? Just a rotten claw. And 9 attack. Though it does drain out the original melody here in this second parts. It's still a fun victory fanfare, though. I'm gonna speed through that. And May gains another level. Level 4. Speed. Again, extra growth potential. In that case, Celica, finish it off with your sword. Why not? You gain a level. HP lock defense. I'll take it. 100 gold. 100 gold and bonus EXP. Let's go.
That should quiet their souls for a time. For now, we must press on.
Really short and to the point. Just really wants to get going with the main story here, doesn't it? It really does. Again, really slow beginning. It's a really slow beginning. But anyways, we don't really have any more business. Just Novus ports. Can be just a little tricky. One-eyed savior. Ah. Here we go.
Excuse me, but...
Lady Priestess, welcome. Something I can help you with today?
I need to book passage to Sophia Harbor.
I'm afraid that's a difficult wish to grant, even for you, Priestess. This patch of sea is teeming with pirates of late. It's too dangerous.
Oh, that's no good.
That being said, if Milady were to do something about those pirates, well, that'd be a different matter altogether now, wouldn't it?
You want me to... fight pirates?
They've grown bolder by the day, so they have, and yet... His Highness hasn't seen fit to send so much as a single man. This sees our love and livelihood. We can't live cut off from her. Oh, what's happened to Sophia? Forgive me, milady, but I can't get you across the sea while pirates sail it. I know I ask much of you, Priestess, but if you would lend us your strength, if you feel the danger's too great alone, perhaps you might court additional aid?
What are we supposed to do now? I can't believe that old-timer tossed his pirate problem right at our feet. Do we look like the type to fight pirates? We're delicate little blossoms.
Speak for yourself. God. Get married already, you two. Get a room.
Regardless, this man is right. We'll not get anywhere until ships are free to sail again.
What do you propose, my lady?
Let's gather what help we can find.
The sea's only the start. Sophia's at war, enraged by terrors besides. We'll not make it very far traveling alone. We need allies, strong ones. Yes, and mad enough to set sail into pirate-infested waters with us. I'm sure they'll just be lining up to take the job. Oh my goodness.
You're a mercenary, yes? Saber, is it?
Yep. Who are you, girl?
My name is Celica. The people here speak quite highly of your skill with a blade. I'd like to enlist your services as a protector.
Guard duty, eh? You headed somewhere, or is this a local deal?
We seek the Temple of Mila.
That's awfully far. And I suppose you've already heard about our little pirate problem?
It's the reason I seek your aid, in fact. Unless you think a few mere pirates are too much for you to handle.
Oh, that's real cute. Believe me, lass, I ain't worried about a couple sea rats. All I'm worried about is if you can pay. I don't work charity cases, especially when I'm risking my own neck.
I'm afraid I haven't much money, but I do have this.
A dagger? Well, ain't you fancy?
Will this be sufficient for your services?
You mean will I risk life and limb for a single dagger? Ordinarily, no. But since I like your moxie, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a break. You got a deal. I'll get you to your temple.
Wonderful! You have my thanks, Saber. May, Bowie, did you hear that? He's going to come with us!
This job's easy money. Got easy money written all over it. What kind of fool hands over treasure like this without batting an eye? She really must be Daddy's spoiled little lass. Oh my god.
Ah, Lady Priestess, you returned. I have, and this gentleman, Saber, has agreed to aid us. Now, may we ask you to set sail?
Well then, I'd be honored to do my part, my lady. Even if he does smell like a tavern floor. Is that a problem, sailor?
Not at all! Come aboard! We'll depart as soon as you're ready.
Oh, jeez.
Yar! Not a step further, you scurvy dogs!
Pirates!
These waters belong to Barth, the Pirate King, as you're surely aware. That means you need to pay a toll. All your girls and women will do nicely.
An interesting offer, but I fear we must nevertheless decline. The sea belongs to no man. She's a gift to every citizen of Zofia.
Yar, who be the mouthy wench?
Enough with the chit-chat. Reason and logic are wasted on sea dogs like him. Let's just get to business already. That's what you hired me for, ain't it?
Fair enough. Let's go, everyone. Oh, why'd you have to put up 3 planks? That's literally the worst part about this map, is the fact that there's 3 entryways onto this, and it's like basically forced into a tanking position to have any chance. Okay. Milady, do you see that treasure chest over there? It must be full of booty. That's a little too much. I would not think Celica would actually be that childish. Anyway, you're suggesting I use my lock spell on it, right? Indeed, milady. And if you could teach it to me someday as well? I think you'll need to work on your white magic skills first. Wait, does she have unlock? Okay, not really, just... Okay. Gotcha. In that case, I'm gonna advance as far as that I don't want to engage the archers until, like, a certain point. Yeah, Jenny's just gonna go back behind here just so there's a little bit more of a safety valve. I'm also able to heal if necessary too, so... There we go. Kill for Jenny. So long as, brigands, well, the pirates don't go around the other way. I things are not going to get complicated, but that's legit my worry with this map, is just that whole aspect of it. And it's also a wider berth too, so like it isn't going to be like a choke point here when there's like wide open space to move if necessary. Also, female pirates. I really do love the way that they've gone about, like, you know, these types of classes. Like it's really like nice what they do with that. More experience for Saber. Maybe I should equip the golden dagger since it's already a might boost for like no EXP. Oh my god. Okay, you're just going to. Why? These two can literally just advance right here and we'll be fine. I don't get it. What is this enemy AI? Okay, finish him off, Saber. Thank you. More EXP for you. You're another character that can go through a class loop, which will help. And more experience for Jenny. I love that. I love that. One more heal and she levels up finally. I want to make sure that I'm just like efficiently using my time here, because that would just be, yeah. 86. 86 those patties. I was like doing a bunch of cleaning yesterday and I ended up going on looking through like just a decent amount of like stuff to donate, whether it be just like old toys, and what I found from those old toys, strangely enough, was like a stuffed version of Mr. Krabs, and legit, like, as I was grabbing it out of like this bin that I was trying to sort through, like my sibling was there in like the other room, and I was just on the side of the other side of the room, and I basically tried to do my best Mr. Krabs impression, and it just went full on. It's like, "Ahoy, SpongeBob! I've overdosed on ketamine, and I'm going to die!" There's some really fun ways to, like, just speed luck. Like, warm up your voice. Especially that. That can be really strange. I don't know how Clancy Brown does it. Like, like, he has to be either, like, my favorite voice actor, or just, like, one of my favorite, like, voice actors in general, just because of, like, the amount of stuff that he's lent himself to, as well as his versatility on the big screen, too. Like, that guy is goated. That guy is incredibly goated. More EXP for Saber. Okay, now I'm gonna have to advance and approach the second wave here, which will include that archer. So, let's see. I'm just gonna make sure, again, so once I get through, I do want to, like, try and take out that archer before it gets really troublesome. Will you crit sometime today? Like, you have the HP for it. It's like, I'm not worried that you're gonna pull a Tobin, to be honest, but... And there's the archer. Oh, wait, what the? Wait. You can heal on the barrels? I did not know that. Huh, learn something new every day. But then again, I cannot see whether or not something is able to, like, give passive healing, because I only see defense and avoid here. It's nothing regarding to healing. Unlike other Fire Emblem games that are just leave that stat out, like, right in the open. I don't know if that was that's just a GBA Fire Emblem thing or what, but it's... yeah. Saber's level 3 now. Attack, speed, defense. I'll definitely take that more than just a measly point of HP. Okay, that would be risky. That's gonna be risky. I will pull you in close by having Celica just do that. Celica bait out the archer. Nah, you saw through my ploy. You saw through my ploy. One, two, three. Yeah, okay, so if I heal with Jenny here, I should... I should be able to... yeah. Brunts... oh! Thank you! That's actually a really good time to crit! You don't pull a Tobin, you pull a Saber. One of the OG mercenaries of Fire Emblem. And honestly, vastly superior to Ogma in terms of character. Like, the guy is a lot... He doesn't get the love he deserves, man. He does not get the love he deserves. Like, even in the original, like, he was something else. I mean, like, he was visibly drunk when you recruited him in Gaiden, based on the way that he talked. Rank increased to C. And more pirates. And just continue throwing yourself against a guy that is just going to continue to grow more powerful. Ooh, height shield, okay. And that's helpful. I'm gonna have to utilize Bowie at some point. And this is a perfectly weakened kill. I mean, it sucks that male mages are just, like, two-tiered locked. Like, they are vastly, like, unsuperior to female mages. I mean, they were so in, like, the previous game, but, like, oh my god, it's even more pronounced because mages, female mages can't become dread fighters. Like, it's just, it's... this demake is something else. This demake is something else when it wants to be. Now, I actually want to see this female pirate. Because I don't think you can move. Yeah, you're stationary. You are stationary, so... okay, I like that. I like that sprite. That sprite's decent. It's nothing overly weird like the female berserker animation that, you know, gets touted around sometimes, but yeah. I really like the way that they designed this. Or whoever designed the sprite. Like, it's clean. Oh, shoot skis. Ouch. Okay, please take HP from this. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're automatically just showing that you're not as lucky as your counterparts here. Okay. Taking out another archer, let's go. Whoop-dee-doo. Whoop-dee-doo. Okay. Bowie. Another weakened kill for... bro, that was an 86. Maybe you shouldn't be flipping everyone off that you attack, because that's legit what that looks like, to be honest. Like, did you notice that? Like, it looked like every single time that the magic, just like the little like pixel like right in the middle of the hand like makes it look like Bo is just flipping everyone off. Honestly, I'm too lazy to censor it because it's legit just a pixel. I just have an overactive imagination. Oh, jeez.
So ye ain't paying up, are ye? Then I'll bring your heads to the Pirate King.
Oh, jeez, man. Saber, will you give me a crit? Or an... Oh, you're close. You're close to killing this guy, anyway. And... Bye-bye, female pirates. We hardly knew ye. When's Talk Like a Pirate Day? Screw it. Yep, it does. It legit looks like he's flipping them off.
Urgh! Me treasure! Ugh.
Yikes. Drama Queen! Bye-bye. And another level up for Saber. Attack speed defense. I'll take it. I'll honestly take it. Thank you. Phew. That takes care of that. Is everyone ready to leave port? If anyone has any business on the island, say so now. Otherwise, we set sail.
Celica?
Oh, Jenny, are you alright? You look pale as a sheet.
I had no idea how much blood gets shed in a real fight. Seeing it makes me a little light-headed. It's nothing like the books I've read.
Jenny, if you want to return to the Priory, you have every right to. I don't want you to push yourself too hard.
No, I'm staying with you, Celica. If we don't find what happened to Mother Milla, soon there won't be any Priory to return to. Besides, I don't want to spend the rest of forever on one little island.
Thank you, Jenny. You're very brave to do this. We'll all make sure you're safe and taken care of. Okay. Well, oh wow, you goes immediately to the pirate throne. Well, that's gonna be next episode, and we get to meet some pretty neat characters. Thank you all for tuning in. I know, these full-on gameplay videos aren't the most entertaining to watch, but if I can try and, push more of that commentary, I'm gonna try and do better with that, simply just because, it's enough already to try and, keep your attention throughout a 43, 44-minute video, even more so an hour. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm, adequately prepared to go in and just, talk about what I like, what I dislike, and what could be improved, because I feel like this is just what's going to be the basis of this whole thing, because so far, I really do enjoy this hack for what it does, but it does have its moments. So, anyways, I hope you'll continue to join me on this. I will make sure to upload any, foreseeable highlight videos in the future, just to, help out with the algorithm, to be honest, because that's what's being pushed more so. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Thank you, thank you, thank you.